Anybody else see a field of camels? Oh, look, a duck, rabbits, and a pigeon. I want a bee. Mr. Tumnus would be proud. You got a wet head, sir. Tried to bite me. What in the William Shakespeare is this? So hello, and welcome to this next episode of Adventures of the Corbs. We are at a place called Halford today, not to be confused with the auto centre shop. And we're going to do a little sort of trio again of like villages. So we're going to a place called Falready. So we're actually leaving Halford behind us here. We're going to pick that up again later. And then going to go on to Idlicote and then back around to Halford. And there is a horse, of course. Hello, mate. It's munching away. Oh, good. His friend coming over. Okay. Beautiful. Might see on the way back. See, beautiful horses there to start the video off. Leaving the GGs behind. A beautiful avenue of trees. So why have I come this way? So meant to be some beautiful villages, and it's definitely a quieter part of the Cotswolds, this, which I'm always in favour of. It is the Easter holidays now, so I didn't want to go anywhere crazy busy, but there's some quite interesting Roman history. In fact, the Foss Way, literally there's there. You see where the pickup truck is. You know, 2,000 years ago, you'd have had Roman legions walking to and from. I think it went from Exeter to Lincoln, I believe, the Foss Way. And of course, I don't think there's anywhere more English countryside than the Cotswolds itself. So it's about a 6-mile loop, this. But by the time I've walked to and from my camera, probably about 6.5 miles, but that's my problem. But yeah, quite a nice one for taking like 2-3 hours out of the day. So we're gonna hang right here, somewhere in a sec. Ah yes, public footpath. Always a little bit relieved when I see a public footpath sign, because you never know if the app's lying to you really, or even the map. So the first section of this is quite farmland heavy, no problem with that at all. It seems to be quite nice, quiet roads actually. These are obviously old farm tracks, so that's good. And there is a few different pockets of woodland as we get a bit further in as well, so looking forward to those. As you can see, very heavy into their farming around here. And that pulls into nicely actually about some of the history of here. Falready, which is the place we're going now. I think I called it Falready earlier, but no, it's definitely Falready. Little village, little hamlet. It's been there for years and years and years. Mentioned in the Domesday Book of 1086. There's loads of like old earthworks, as you'll probably see as we get a bit closer to Falready. And it's rumoured that they really suffered badly with the Black Death in Falready. And so a lot of the area was basically taken out because there was no people around anymore, and it was made into farmland. So the settlements were all knocked down, farmland was put up instead, and a lot of those settlers that survived the Black Death went on to Stratford or Warwick, which were like the larger towns at the time and still are today. So I didn't quite realise how strong our wind is actually. Do we need to cross over this brook? Ah, we do indeed. I thought it might have been up the other way, but no. Ah, you see more rabbits and a pigeon. Gorgeous blossom. I want a bee. Look at him, hard at work. He's off. It's quite a nice outlook over there. A lot of ploughed fields. And beyond that, you can just see the top there of the escarpment. Chuff, 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 chuff. We are going to the right. Wow, yeah. Lovely views opening up, isn't there? Just see the gap in the hedge there on the left. That takes us down to Full Ready Farm. So a little bit of a conundrum here because I've got a right, got a left. So I'm not quite sure which way to go. So whichever way you want me to go, if you want me to go to the right, click the like. And if you want me to click to the left, click subscribe. Okay, that should work, I think. We're going to go down the right side. Ooh. Oh, this, like a secret little garden. I wonder what all these little rows are for. Obviously on purpose, aren't they? See, I might, or maybe should have been on that side, because there is a fence there. Yes. I'm thinking maybe I should go back. Although, we'll have a look. What's the worst that could possibly happen, eh? Yeah, I think I'm meant to be that side of the fence. Shh, don't tell anyone. I'm hoping there's an exit at the end here. If not, then I'm probably... Oh, look at him. Oh, he's gone. Oh, Jesus. It's a bit excessive. He was just chilling there, wasn't he, bless him? Okay. Right. Is there a way out? It's like a horror movie, isn't it? Can you imagine this at night? Some bloke with a chainsaw chasing you. Some crazy farmer. I think I can get to the left here. Oh no. Can I? Oh. I think we're okay. Oh yeah. Oh dear. Let's get out of the chainsaw massacre maze. Jeez. Okay, so which way do we go, Joe? Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Looks like it goes straight across, so I can't really do much about this. Oh, bit of a Harry Styles. Ah. Ooh. Marvellous. Let's go. I can see people. So this is Full Ready. How exciting. Lots of signs. I do love their signs. They do ask very politely though, look. So just a short little while down here. Didn't bring me bag. It's a beautiful place, isn't it, here? So Full Ready is a very small hamlet, as you can see. And apparently there was a episode that's been recorded in medieval times when 50 craftsmen from Stratford actually, and if you look here, this is the manor barn. So I don't think that's the manor itself, but would have been attached somewhere, I would imagine. I don't know where the manor is. But yeah, 50 craftsmen from Stratford came in the night and raided the manor, beat up all his servants, and basically robbed all of his goods. which wasn't very friendly, was it? So we're going to head that way in a sec. It's very well paved, isn't it? No church in Fulready that I can see. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Are you okay? Oh, you're gorgeous. Hey, can I stroke your nose? Oh, yes. You're lovely, aren't you? How are you? I haven't got any apples or nothing. Sorry. This is a GoPro. This is. Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, where to go? I'll go. If you want me to go, I'll go. He tried to bite me. How rude. Bye, horse. Maybe he thought I was a giant apple. That was a short, sharp stop in Fulready there. So we are now heading back down into the wilderness, into the farmland. So over there is actually Edge Hill and Radway. Yeah, if you can hear me, I'm just going to face this way a bit. So that is where Edge Hill, over there, is where the first big engagement of the English Civil War took place. I do need to do a walk there. I'll be coming up on the channel soon. So I think this is very, very freshly ploughed ground, isn't it? So the path has just completely been lost. So you could say that I am a pioneer and that I'm pioneering the way for local walkers. Yes. Whoa. Oh, the views have certainly opened up. Look at this, look at the green. Green of the fields. Magnificent. Beautiful green grass. Right, let's go. So it's looking a bit misty over there, doesn't it? Look at the difference in the light over there with the different colour field. So this is what I like this time of year. The light is just constantly changes, doesn't it? You've got like overcast. It is raining on me now. Bit of blue sky over there. The clouds sweeping across. Beautiful images before you. There we are. Onto the road. Yeah, so just down here we are then arriving in Idlicote. When I plan a trail and I see roads, I always think, oh, they're going to be boring, they're going to be horrible, I'm going to get hit by a tractor. But these have probably been the best roads I've ever come across. It's so quiet, like farm tracks, aren't they, rather than roads? So that there is a perfect representation of the walk we are doing. Amazing. So come from Halford, went to Fulready, onto Idlicote, then back to Halford. Some windscreen wipers. Bloody need it in this rain. Quite a long, tedious road. It's very quiet around here in Idlicote. Very quiet. So I just want to talk about a little bit of a story whilst we're on our way to Idlicote, and it involves the manor there, the Idlicote House. So the Idlicote House was owned and lived in by the Underhill family. So there's a bit of a dark and direct connection actually to a William Shakespeare. So in 1597, William Underhill sold the new place in Stratford. Just 2 months after the sale, William Underhill was actually poisoned to death by his eldest son, Fulker. And the result was, because the son was executed for the murder, the family estates were actually frozen, and Shakespeare didn't actually get the legal title to his house until years later, when the younger brother Hercules Underhill, what a great name, finally confirmed it in 1602. Here it is. This is Idlicote Pond. How beautiful. What's up, ducks? Do you mind if I take a seat? Is that all right? How you doing? You okay? What's life like here? Nice? You're quite happy to come quite close, aren't you? How are you, sir? Are you okay? Haven't got any food, unfortunately. You got a wet head, sir. Is this going to be another horse incident? Am I going to get pecked? What's your name? Mal? Meow meow. Okay. Nice name. Nice to meet you. Anybody in these surrounding houses probably think I've gone fucking nuts. They're probably already called the police. Well, what a gorgeous place to have a little bit of a halfway break. So following this on now, just a bit of a horseshoe round to the right, and we're going to look at the church. Look at this. Fantastic. Look at that. That is stunning. Fair play. Absolutely stunning. Wonder what rent's like around here. Oh, an absolute gorgeous place to live. I've never ever known this was here. Never driven through this part before. They're gorgeous surroundings. Very dramatic there with the gloomy sky behind it. Oh my God. God. As soon as I said the word bloody gloomy, Jesus, they came out of nowhere. Yeah. You can only assume that that probably is part of the old manor. Someone's whacked a great big modern building there. Not sure how I feel about that. Ah, that's good, off the road. Yeah, is this the original gate? So that looks a little bit spooky, doesn't it? Look at this. Random moat. I can only imagine this is probably old manor grounds. But yeah, apparently the Underhills, they were very Catholic when everybody else in the country seemed to be Church of England, or most people. So they were known as recusants. And recusants were people who didn't attend any Church of England services. So they were almost like blackballed in their own town, really, in their own area. But there are apparently old passageways that potentially went from the house to the church so that they could hide priests, Catholic priests. It does say please close this gate, doesn't it? Let's go and have a look at this church. Nice bit of topiary going on there. It's not something you see every day. Long old driveway. Here's the church. This is St James the Great, Idlicote. So a lot you see here is from the 17th and 18th centuries, but it does date back to the 12th century. I was talking about the Underhills having a bit of a bad name in this area, but it was actually Hercules Underhill who was the one who found the papers for Shakespeare. Apparently did a load of work locally, and fair enough. It's good advice. And he did a lot of work locally that sort of saved their name, really. So yeah, he was actually buried here I'm not sure if he's inside or not, but I'll go have a look. That was a big bang. Little sneaky peek. Oh, so there is like a double altar almost. Is it an altar? I'm not quite sure. Look at these old pews. But yeah, I think the vicar probably did some sermons from up there as well as down here. Very interesting. Wow. There's a very heavy door. So a little skirt round the outside. Bit of a clock tower on the go. Beautiful building though. Random. Oh. The Church of Idlicote. So just checking the map there, we are on the home straight now, pretty much this is. It is a long straight, but it is the home straight to back to Halford. Some very interesting buildings, isn't there, around here? What in the William Shakespeare is this? I don't know how I feel about it. It's like a modern shed bolted onto a beautiful old folly tower, isn't it? Anywho, the Dovecote. Not sure. Just not sure. Let me know what you think in the comments. I assume this is the old manor stables and everything. Old school lamppost. Mr. Tumnus would be proud. Okay, sun is shining. It's been an absolute gorgeous walk. I do love the Cotswolds. I do feel it's a bit of meat. So yeah, leaving Idlicote behind there. Quite an interesting place. Scenes now as we walk back towards Halford. Ooh. I don't know about you, but I've had a bloody lovely walk today. I think if you've enjoyed it as well, could you please pop a little subscribe, pop a little like. I'd really, really appreciate it. Completely free and helps the channel immensely. And my eyes deceiving me, but if you look that way, anybody else see a field of camels? I'm pretty sure they are camels. Well, I never. I tell you what, they are camels, aren't they? That is absolutely crazy. Camels in the Cotswolds. What an amazing thing that is. I'm going to have to do some research into that. This walk literally has it all, doesn't it? There's me banging on about how beautiful it is, and then that just tops it off, doesn't it? That is absolutely amazing, isn't it? Like, what other walk in the Cotswolds has camels on it? Because I don't know any. I've done a few. Well, let's crack on back to Halford and tell everyone of our adventure. It's a bit like a desert over here, isn't it? What a peaceful little oasis. Ooh. There's a bee come out the hole. It's a big hole you've built, Mr. Bee. You look very busy, so I'll leave you to it. Some of these old ancient trees here that making fascinating places for wildlife to live in. Oh, look, a duck. Hello, duck. I can just imagine seeing the shadowy silhouettes of several camels walking on top of there. And then he missed our spot then. Too busy looking at the local flora. Oh, stickly bobs. Oh no, stay away. Look at them creeping onto the path. Look at this for a bit of a miniature roundel. It's a lovely bridge. Look at this. Jesus. Hanging a left and following the brook. Okay, so freshly ploughed. This definitely says, I'll point it there now, I'm pointing that way to go that way. So I'm gonna have to just walk across, which I don't like doing, but no obvious other way. It's very farmy around here. I can taste it. Tastes like. Hello, cows. Oh, bless them. Yeah, Halford, half a mile. Amazing. I love them old signs. And look what I can see before me. Right there. Right there. Giant finger squished it. Meon Hill. They're not lying. That there's the River Stour. So as we wander into Halford now, the actual name Halford comes from Old Ford, which pretty self-explanatory really. Just means that this used to be where the old ford of the River Stour used to be. Before the bridge was built, it used to be a very strategic crossing. Well, I can see Connie there. Connie the van. Hello. We are not finished yet. We need to go and see the rest of Halford, which is just across the Fossway there. But we're going to drop off the bag. Let's go. So this is the Fossway, and it's pretty much runs straight through the middle of Halford. A big Roman road back in the day that is obviously still used very much to this day. Fackham Hall. Fackham Hall. Fackham Hall. What do you say to people that don't agree with you, but you know you're right? Fackham Hall. Ooh. So this is the Church of St Mary in Halford. So I'm going to have a look around the outside first, because apparently on the north side there is an interesting carving. So St Mary's is often described as a hidden church because it is tucked away from the main road, and it contains some of the finest Norman architecture though in England. The church tower itself houses a bell from the early 14th century, believed to be the oldest inscribed bell in Warwickshire. I'm just going to go back around the front and see if we can get inside, because there is apparently a carved angel in here above the north doorway. And it's a winged figure, likely an angel holding a scroll. considered one of the best examples of Norman sculpture in the whole of the county. Ah, yes, there it is. These arches are incredible. Surely this is still impressive from an architecture point of view. The final journey. The journey of an ancient man, his last, the saddest part, the way he wanted it to be, upon an ancient cart. I'd like the beer, to go to church, the sole request he made. And it seemed right that he should go on antique timbers laid. In dark and quiet line we go about the village green, no fuss or fashion, simply done, the way his life has been. Well, that was exciting. 2 churches in one day, and it didn't burn. That's good. So Halford is a pretty little place, isn't it? Very idyllic and quaint. And obviously there's numerous amounts of Roman carvings, pottery, coins and things, all been found and scattered around the place from its Norman roots, because it's so close to the Fossway. Just gonna have a little walk down here just to show you the rest of the lovely little places, and then we'll head back to the van. The White House. Oh, Mr. Trump. Tweeting away there. See, if you've got hedges like that, your house has got to be impressive, hasn't it? You ain't living in no council flat, are you, with hedges like that? Okay, so that is the Fossway there, and all we're going to do now is walk over and go back to the van. So I'm just going to end, look at this massive tree. So I'm just going to end the video there. It's been absolutely amazing, I'm not going to lie. I've really enjoyed this. This has got to be probably one of the best, if not the best walk I've had in, probably since I started, genuinely. It's been absolutely amazing. Very mood uplifting, some beautiful places, beautiful scenery. I can't wait to go and edit it, to be honest. So on that note, before all the crows eat my eyes, I will catch you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.